Hey everybody, it's Everett back with you from Hood Time Welding. Been trying to do some videos a little more, as you guys have noticed, but they're not really in order. They're sort of spread out a little bit. We had a couple cold weeks where I didn't really want to get in the shop, and I didn't really want to work on that lawnmower because it wasn't due yet. And since it's so freaking cold, why waste the gas to do it? So, what we got today is actually something a little different. It is well, let me turn around and show you. It is a cooking stove. Now you can see the electric plug right there, but it also has a wood where it burns wood. So the problem is, you can see we got those cracks. I don't know how well you can see that one in the very back there, but this side right here, let me switch over. You can see it's really bad, cracked out. So what we got to do is get that replated. I'm not sure if we're going to get that pulled up, be able to get that pulled out. I'm going to have to play around with a little bit. But the customer originally wanted me to do this at his house, which it's a really nice house, and I wasn't doing it there, and I told him no, I couldn't do it. And he's like, well, how about if I bring the stove to you? And I said, well, if you bring the stove to me, then I can do it. So here's the stove. We're going to be working on it. It's going to be a little bit hard for me to tape some of this just because of I'm going to have to be in the hole where I'd want to tape for you guys. So we'll see how we make out taping for you guys. But you know, if anything, we'll at least be able to show you the results. I can sort of talk you through how I did it. There's one other little problem on the back side here. Right here, when they were taking it apart, this screw broke out. And so we got to drill and retap that. So that's actually probably what I'm going to work on first, is getting that hole fixed so that's just out of the way, nothing more to do with it. And then from there, we're going to work on that inside. It's probably going to be broken up. I'm not out here. I'm not going to, if you can't see it, my breath's frosting right now. I got the heater on, but I don't like to keep it on all the time and waste the gas. So yeah, that's what we got. Like I said, we'll do a lot more in a different video, but for now we got this working on it. We need to get it back to them within a reasonable time frame. So let's get started. So we got the top off, got it opened up, making it a lot easier for us to get in there. You guys will be able to see a little bit better because I'll be able to weld from one side, shoot from the other. But you can see, now let me get you up in there. And let me get a light. On the back side there, we've got that crack going down. It looks like they actually tried to weld that crack before. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do, but you can definitely see this side's all cracked out. And this side's trying to do the same thing. So, yeah, now that we've got it opened up and can get in there a little better, got most of the ash all vacuumed out. And, but you can also, I don't know if you can see it right there, how the edge, let me get you swung back around here. So you can see, I think you can probably see how that side's bowed out. And this side, I don't know how well it's to see, but this side does the same thing. So we're going to have to also be dealing with that when we're working on it to get the plates flat. So yeah, we got the first step. We got it all opened up so we can get in there. I can gain another inch on the top right here of going in there if I take this front plate off, but I don't know if I'm going to actually have to do that. I think that by taking the top off like I did, that opened it up enough for me. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and see what we can get done with it like this. Try not to take any more off so we don't have to put any more back together. And we'll go from there. So let's continue. So it looks like I cut off before I got that back piece welded in. I don't know if you saw, I used a scissor jack because I didn't know this, but those little pump jacks don't work when they're sideways. I thought they worked, but live and learn. Maybe I knew it at one time, I just have forgotten it. I don't know. So anyways, we got that back plate fit in, And what it was is there was a bow in the center that I was trying to push back to, so I had less to fill. So I got that. I got the bottom welded, and I did the sides. So that piece is welded independently from these side pieces that I'm putting in. So now I'll turn you around. You got the scissor jack back out because I don't know how well you can see. Let me get the light. You can see there's spots where this isn't lining up on the sides. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to push those spots out, try to get the line up. Because of this piece, you can only have a certain length or certain width. So we got to make sure we get this piece, these pushed in. So the first thing I did was get them tacked in there so they're lined up. And now I can just work them down. And I'm not going to put any tacks on this end because that way it lets the plate flex back and forth. But I'm going to have to put a bigger tack on that end to hold those still. So that's where we're at right now. Yeah, if I didn't already say this, if you didn't notice, it's a new day for me. I worked on it for about an hour and a half the other day. Just getting back into the swing of things. So let's go ahead and get you turned back around, and we're going to work on getting those side pieces. Well, first we're going to put a nice big tack right in the center of both those plates so they can't move up and, so they can't move this way. And then we'll go ahead and start pressing them and try to get them to press into what's already there. And then tack it as we go and work it right up, down. I'm sorry if it's not the best view. It's hard to tape and work at the same time. Maybe I'll set you up on the end here, but the problem is then you're sort of in my way when I'm trying to reach in and like do the underneath part. So like I said, I'll try to get the best view for you, but it's sort of hard just with it is. So let's keep going. So the stove is done. Everything's all welded in. Let me get that light at a little better angle. But she's all welded in. I put in an extra piece underneath right here. Let me see if I can switch the light around. So this is supposed to sit up on there like that, but it's going down like that, and if you can see, she's almost falling off here. So I put an extra piece in here so that won't fall off. Just a little something extra to make sure everything's good for the customer. But we just gotta put this plate back in, put your bolts back in, and just finish that up, which I'm not gonna tape that. That was, you guys saw how I took it apart. Anyways, but yeah, no, we got her all put back to, or we got her all fixed up. She's looking good. Should work for a while for the guy for a bit. And he actually, after I told him I pretty much had it done, he can come pick it up. He's like, so I have another one of these, and I think, or he didn't say I think, he says, you want to do that one? I'm like, sure, why not? So we should be getting another one of these in the shop to do pretty much the same thing too. I looked at it when I originally looked at this one, but I don't remember exactly what it looks like. So, or, exactly how much is broke or whatever. But as usual, if you enjoyed this video, big thumbs up. It's appreciated. Any comments, questions, concerns, or just saying hi, I always enjoy. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.